Uh-oh, it looks like it's telling me, am I crooked? Let's see, let's see. Let's see. I'm not sure if I have anybody in here, but if you are, bear with me because I did intend for this to be horizontal. So I'm not sure what it's doing. Good morning, Scott. How are you? Thanks for coming in. I don't know, but let's see if it will go. You guys tell me, am I horizontal or is it, can you see me or no? Orientation is lock, rotate back. Okay, I guess see you guys talking to me. All right, I guess it wants me to do it vertical. Side. Okay, is this normal now or do I need to switch it back? Okay, we're good. Okay, now we're good. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thanks for coming in and thanks for answering because I was purposely trying to set it up as a horizontal live, but YouTube wants you to go vertical. I don't want to go vertical this morning. But hey, controversial cruising. Hey, destination fun. Good morning. Good morning, Maggie. How are you? Good morning, Team Reese. Thanks so much for answering, you guys. I appreciate it. Sideways, sideways. Normal now, thank you. Hey, Island Sisters, how are you? Good morning. Afternoon from you there in London. How are you? How is your afternoon going? How's your Saturday going? We're just getting started over here on the East Coast of the US. Thanks so much for joining. I appreciate it. Hey, Janice, how are you? Good morning. Thanks for coming in. And thanks for coming in, LF McKinley. I appreciate it. You guys, I didn't really have, I don't have like a set topic. You know how I normally like to look up some cruise news or something to get the conversation started? But it's not really cruise news. Very freezing cold afternoon here. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's gonna be warm and sunny here in Florida. It's gonna be about 85 degrees. I don't know what that is Celsius, but it's gonna be warm, and I'm gonna get out and about and try to take advantage of the warm temperatures. But I didn't look up cruise news this morning, but what I did check, and I know, bear with me because I've been talking about it a lot, but I'm really excited. I checked my YouTube channel, checked my numbers, and I'm at 2,900 watch hours. I'm excited. So 100 to go, and I will reach that halfway there, partial monetization on YouTube. So I don't exactly know what happens next, when they actually let you know that you can go ahead and apply for that. But I feel like it's been a long road. I appreciate you guys helping me out so much, and thanks for watching and commenting and sharing and all that stuff. But we're almost there. We're almost there. Let's go, folks. Go watch some of our vids. Thanks so much, Maggie. Yes, push, push, push the final. Well, I don't want to say the final 100, but push. Let's get to that next 100. Hey, hope you and Mr. Ken are good. Yes, I hope everybody is doing good. And Maggie, thanks for being up and ready to go. Are you like literally getting ready to go? Aren't we just days away? Island Sister says, okay, Maggie, I will indeed. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm so close. I'm so close. When I'm sure I've told you guys a story before about how I started YouTube, not really expecting all this. This is, you fly out, oh, next Sunday. Okay. We have you for another week, Maggie, before you hit the high seas. I started this YouTube channel basically kind of as a way to save my vacation videos and maybe share it with some family. I knew about YouTube, but I didn't know about YouTube. I thought people got on and watched cat videos, and then I thought everybody else was just kind of saving their home videos. Remember when you used to like get your film developed or your vacation pictures back and you would show your friends when they came over, got your albums together. People don't do that anymore. They don't make you sit and watch watch your video slides or whatever. But I thought YouTube was the next version of that, and so I started YouTube, and then I started meeting people and talking to people, and it's like, oh, this is a whole thing. And then it's like, oh wait, I can, if I keep going, if I meet 500, if I meet, well, I didn't know about 500. If I meet 1,000 people, which seemed like crazy, if it, and get these 4,000 watch hours, which again seemed crazy, then it would be a big step. But then when I found out about the 500 partial monetization program, I was like, I might be able to do that. And you guys have been encouraging, yeah, you can do that. Keep going, keep going. So almost there. I'm over. I think I'm at like 545 subscribers. And now just trying to get those watch hours in. So yes, thank you, Maggie, for reminding everybody. And everybody, if you could watch a video or two, leave a comment and give it a thumbs up, I would appreciate it. Janice says, good morning, Legacia. We're hanging in there. Good, good, good. Globe Beach Travel, good morning to you. How are you? Happy Saturday. Island Sisters, oh wow, it's the same reason why I start mine too. Yes, one day I will be able to sit and watch my children and grandchildren by God's grace. Yes, exactly. You're capturing these moments, and I guess they're gonna be on here for a long time, Hey, Sherry says, no Tampa this weekend. No Tampa this weekend, which is, it's funny, we keep missing each other. Why? Are you over here? Are you coming over here? I'm actually thinking about, because it's going to be a nice day, I might drive over to the other port, might drive over towards Port Canaveral and see what I can get into over there. Scott saying, Maggie, YouTube is really PO me off. Uh-oh, this morning. Why? What's the matter, Scott? Do we need to turn this into a mood check Saturday? Are you okay? Island Sisters saying hi to Globies Travel. LOL, I guess I need to get back to posting videos. Yes, Janice, you got to get back at it. I think that's the thing that has helped me the most, is just trying to be consistent and post something every week. I started doing a little more than once a week when I was posting some shorts, which definitely helped me and definitely helped me to meet more people, and get more subscribers. But it doesn't help, the short views don't help towards the watch hours in the same way that your videos do. So yes, get back to it, Janice, get back to it. I'm trying to make Maggie a mod and I can't find her. Oh no. You gotta find her, and then let me know how you did it so I can do that too. Hope you don't mind, Maggie. You're already doing the job. We might as well give you a wrench. No Orlando today. Need to start getting things together for my cruise and see what else I need to get. That's right. And when do you leave, Sherry? When are you guys going soon? You're going on the Allure of the Seas? Is that right? Um, I think that's the one because or is that what Bill Armstrong's Adventure just came off of? I like that ship a lot, so I hope you do too, and have a great time. Because they don't want me to be his mod. All right, well, I know you guys got history. I hope you don't have beef, but you got you got history. I'll let you work that out. Globee is saying good morning to Island Sisters. Good morning, Bud Files. How are you? Thanks so much for coming in. Hope your Saturday, your weekend is getting started off well. Yes, Allure of the Seas, May 6th, Warm Strong was just on it. Yeah, exactly. That's in my catch up list of videos. I know he posted about that this week, so I want to see how he liked it. I think I caught a little bit of one of his lives this week, and he wasn't exactly happy with Royal. Something about the upcharges and scheduling. He didn't want to make reservations for things. So if you haven't already, Sherry, make sure, I know you know this already, but make sure you make your reservations for your shows so you can see what you want to see. And restaurants if you want to do specialty dining. Also, while I was in there too, Elisa, I added you too. Okay, felt like you needed one all along. Again, one of my faves. Oh, you know that. Thanks so much, Scott. I appreciate that. Yeah, I feel like it's so hard to keep up with everybody, but I am trying to be there on your trivia nights, on Thursday nights, and on Friday nights when you do the match games. It's a lot of fun over there. Maggie's tough. Maggie's tough. She's a fierce competitor. She knows her trivia. And she will be able to handle anybody trying to pull a fast one over there. So I completely understand. Destination Fun saying hi to the Bud File. Sherry Scott is saying hello, real captain of YouTube. Island Sisters saying hello to Bud Files. Morning Bud Files and Destination from Globebeach Travel. Hello, Controversial Cruising from Destination Fun. Hello, Globebeach Travel. Hello, Destination Fun from the Island Sisters. Maggie says, I've got so many wrenches, I could be a handy woman. Are you a handy woman, Maggie? I feel like you are. I feel like you get stuff done. You already got a full tool belt. But we appreciate it. We appreciate all you do. Yep, all shows are booked already. Good job, Sherry. Good job. And I appreciate that, that Bill Armstrong Adventures was saying basically he doesn't prefer to do that on vacation. He wants to relax and take it easy and kind of, wander in and out. But on Royal, you do need to make your reservations for your shows on the Oasis class ships for sure. They fill up, like the aqua shows fill up, the ice shows fill up. So better to have the reservation and to not use it in the end. But if you want to see that, go ahead and make the reservation. They're serious. It's not just a suggestion. Like, you need them. Hey, Michael the Realist, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, got you going on TV and phone. Oh, thank you so much, Lakeisha. I appreciate that. I really do. Island Sister saying hi to Michael. Nightbot, I guess I'm gonna have to update Nightbot pretty soon. I'm at 2,900 watch hours. Gotta get this last 100 in, and then I don't know, I'll change that message. I'll be on the road to 1K really, really, really. Sherry says, I prefer to book them on Carnival celebration, we had to get there way early to wait in the line and get seats. Oh yeah, yeah. And I don't know if Celebration. I don't know if that's one of the ships. What are the new ones? The Mardi Gras and the Jubilee. I remember when there was the inaugural. I guess it was for the Mardi Gras, where people were really upset because they couldn't get into the shows, and they were basically camping out because they have that, I don't know what it's called, that central theater, right? That main theater that is that house so many things, and so people would kind of get there and camp out. Those were their seats for the day, or they waited until whatever time the show started so they could make sure they got in. Otherwise, it was standing room only all around the perimeter. So, yeah, I feel like make the reservations. If they offer the reservations, make the reservations, just to have your spot and hopefully have a chance to see it. It's better to have it and not need it than to not have it and want it. Michael Real is saying hello to everybody. Hello, y'all. Morning crew, rock star friends. Yes, I'm so thankful that I have a morning crew. I'm sorry, I'm an early bird. This was, I was ready to go at 7, but I'm like, they're not gonna be up, except for Team Reese. Kiki usually, if I do those early morning ones, she pops up, and I'm always super thankful for that. Good morning, Michael. Hope you had a great birthday, my friend. Yes, hope you did have a good time on your birthday. Kiki saying, I think it's Grand Central. We did find it hard to get seats there unless we went really early. Yeah. So, I mean, I just think that's the way to go now. I think they should all kind of be moving towards, I don't know, some kind of system to make sure everybody can get a seat, and then especially the big shows, the really big shows. They're not going to. I understand they can't house everybody in one spot at the same time, but if they're not going to show a couple of times, run it a couple of times, everybody's going to want to see it. So there needs to be a better way to get people into the seats. Yeah, that was annoying, Jerry says. Oh, I'd be there. Oh, you're talking about the early bird, yeah, the early morning one. Thanks, Scott. 3 a.m., 4 a.m. I feel like it's because you partied all night, Scott, and you're just like, it's like, might as well stay up and watch this. Kiki saying, "LOL, yes, I'm a Saturday morning early bird. Yes, you get up and try to get some stuff done, especially before the house gets busy. Everybody doing stuff. I need to edit some stuff. So the quiet early morning is usually a good time to do that. But like I said, I saw the 2,900 watch hours and I got a little distracted." Kiki saying Destination Fun. Yes, it was. It was annoying. Michael saying it's a controversial. Yes, I'm still feeling it this morning. I guess my celebration is still on right now. 59 years old and appreciating life. As you should. Yes, as you should. Celebrate. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy this last year of 50s. But I'm glad to hear you were celebrating, having a good time. Island Sister saying hi to Team Reese. Miss Glacier saying, I am an early bird as well. I try to sleep, but just can't. Yeah, I get up early every day, like I'm sure most of you guys do for work. And so it doesn't, my internal clock doesn't turn off for the weekend. I pretty much wake up at normal time. And even when I'm trying to sleep in, it doesn't work. I do much better with just going ahead and getting up and getting some stuff done. And then if I'm tired and want to take a nap in the afternoon, that's what Sunday afternoon naps are for. I know the kids don't want to take a nap, but I'm okay with it. Team Reese saying, "Good morning, Island Sisters." That's a wonderful blessing, Michael. Happy belated birthday from Island Sisters. That's really nice. Maggie says, "I need to be up and getting my suitcase out and figure out how I'm packing for an 11-day cruise." Well, I wish I could say I have experience in the 11-day cruise category. I don't. My longest has been 8, and I wanted it to be more. So yeah, Maggie, I don't know, but Maggie, you must be. You must be platinum. You must be platinum. I'm giving you platinum. If you're platinum on Carnival, take advantage of that laundry service. You know, you take what you take, and if you have to have something laundered so you can wear it again, that's all right. Michael saying the team Reese, hello, cool, amazing friends. Good morning, friends. They are cool, amazing friends, Michael. I agree with you on that. LF McKinley, same here. I'm up at 5:30 getting ready for work all week. Hard to turn that off on the weekends. Yeah, it is hard to turn that off. And I actually heard something along the way just a few years ago about, your sleep patterns. Like, you do you don't really do yourself a service by trying to sleep in later. It throws off your rhythm, so you might as well go ahead and keep your normal schedule. And then, like I said, if you take a nap, that's all right. Team Reese is saying, hey to Michael the realist. Sherry says, I try to sleep in on the weekends, but I wake up normal time. Yeah, wake up normal time. Normal time, and then, once you're up, you start thinking about all the stuff that you managed to push away while you were sleeping, that you got to get done. It's especially you busy content creators. You got things to do, places to go, things to see. Team Reach travels, everyone else asleep, no one to talk to, but this solves that problem. Yes. Yes. Get on. Your friends will find you. LF McKinley, LOL, right. I get a lot done when everyone else is asleep. Yep. So exciting, Maggie. It is exciting. It is exciting. I mean, she's already, Maggie says she's gold. Okay. All right. Well, okay, you guys, we need tips for Maggie then. How we're going to help her pack for her 11-day cruise. I'm okay. This is all I can offer. And I don't know if you're a shoe girl, Maggie. I'm not big on shoes. Does that sound right? Not that I don't like shoes. But I don't feel like I have to take, 11 pair of shoes for 11 days. So try to take, a couple pair of shoes that you're going to be able to wear the most. And then, of course, your comfortable walking shoes so you can get around. Because the shoes weigh your bag down for sure. 11 days sound wonderful. Have fun, Maggie. Absolutely. Have a blast. Have a blast. And tell us all about it. We can't wait to hear. Speaking of early birds, Ken was up 5:30 showering. I'm shouting, it's Saturday. What the hell? He thought it was Friday. OMG. Yeah. See, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm like Mr. Ken then. I would be up, not only in the shower, but singing in the shower or have the music in the shower. I'm up. What? Just get going. OMG, Janice, that is funny. It is funny. LOL, Janice. Scott saying, I'm about to start to pack for Alaska. Okay. Wait, when do you go to Alaska again? Soon. How many days? We want to know. You tell me. And then I'm gonna tell the folks going on groupcation, we're just gonna keep this information passing along since we are all trying to head to Alaska this cruise season. Michael says, Janice, hello, good morning, nice to meet you. Exciting time ahead, Maggie. I'm sure you will have an amazing time. Yes, I am sure. I am sure you will have an amazing time. No laundry rooms on Venezia. Well, there goes that idea. But I did think you were, I assumed you were platinum, Maggie. I'm sorry. And that you could just send it on down for the laundry service, your free laundry service with platinum. They could do it for you. I can't say I really do laundry like that for the laundry rooms on Carnival ships. I know people really like that feature, but I kind of don't want to do household chores when I'm on vacation. So even with ironing, I love to I love to iron. Is that weird? I do like to iron, and I like my clothes ironed. But I ironed everything before I go and try to roll it or pack it, fold it so that it's wrinkle free and hang stuff up. So I don't have to do that. But I have either ironed, either gone to the laundry room to iron something or sent something down to be pressed. That's about the extent of my use of the laundry rooms on the cruise ships. I'm going to stay out of the packing combo. Yes, we've covered that before. I'm not gonna say anything about that. Island Sisters, I've done a lot of travels, but never actually done a cruise. So I'm taking tips here from the pros. You haven't taken a cruise before? I mean, I feel like Island Sisters, you know, I know you're from Jamaica originally, and we all go, you know, that's like a prime cruise destination. But I don't think I think you told me this before. You guys aren't from the coastal areas, but still, if you have the chance to cruise, we highly recommend it. We think they're a lot of fun, and you get to see a lot of do things, and of course, the beautiful ocean. Janice is saying hi to Michael. Maggie's only checking one bag and a backpack or small carry-on. Yeah, that's smart. Very smart. Again, I don't want to that somebody else help me out. Help me out with some tips for Maggie. I do, like I said, the shoes. I try to limit on the shoes because they weigh the bags down. I do try to do like things that you can mix and match. Like I will take more t-shirts than jeans. You know what I mean? So you can mix and match that way. But we have lots of packing videos. Packing cubes. Packing cubes. There's my other tip. Do you use packing cubes, Maggie? I like the compression ones because they do really squish things down so that you can get it in there. Yeah, Kiki, I can't help Mags either. I am team overpacker. You guys are funny. But I'm trying to think the same way, Maggie. So when I get something else, I'm gonna pass it on because I want to be like you with taking the one bag and a small, one suitcase and a small carry-on or backpack for Alaska. I just don't. The less suitcases you have to worry about, since I'm going so far, I think the better for me trying to manage them. Team Reese has their own. They're a team. They're traveling together. No bags are going to be left behind with all of them watching out. Controversial cruising 15 days. He sails to Alaska in 15 days. We'll post a video too of what I packed. Okay. Thanks, Scott. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I need to hear from we have the ladies who are team overpackers. Do we have any ladies who are not, who are minimalist packers? No, I don't go on vacation to be domesticated. No way. Thanks, Island Sister. Yes. Oh, that's so nice. You connected with Destination Fun. Good, good, good. Thank you for saying that. That's great. No way. No, exactly. And that's kind of my theory about the. I enjoy going to the main dining room. Now I understand that sometimes it can be a long process. It takes a while, and if you have something planned, like you're trying to catch a show or something right after, you're a little bit pressed for time. But generally speaking, I prefer to go to the main dining room, or if you're going to do a specialty dining where you're sitting down and being served. I feel like the buffet is a it's a little too much work for vacation sometimes. It's great for lunch or for breakfast. You want to go and grab something, but otherwise, I want to feel like I'm being waited on. I'm being taken care of, and so I like that. And I don't want to do laundry either. If I have to send something down, that's different. But I don't want to be held up in the laundry room. Thanks, Island Sister. I will come visit your channel and watch a video and sub. Yes, please do that, Sherry. You will enjoy their channel as well. They have some fabulous destinations, and you will enjoy seeing their adventures. Really nice, really nice. I've lived on like a riverboat here in the UK. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for a week and drive it to wherever we want. And drive it to wherever we want. That is cool. That is cool. They I don't know if I could do that. Like, wouldn't that be rocky? I always talk about getting motion sick, seasick, so I don't know if that would be too much because they're so low, obviously, to the water, on the water. I guess that's close to a cruise. It's close to a cruise, but without a staff, huh? Please stay on past 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Why is that? Is that when you're off? I have no idea. I have no idea what time it is for you right now. Are you 2 hours behind or 3? So what time is it now? Is it 7 for you? Hello, Together We Travel. How are you? Thanks for coming in. We're just chit chatting. I know it took me a while to get down to this point in the chat. So sorry if you've already heard some of this. I'm just rambling because I'm excited about being at 500 plus subscribers and almost 3,000 watch hours. I'm at 2,900 right now. So my friends here are trying to help me build up those watch hours for this last push. We got Maggie going on an 11-day cruise here pretty soon, and we're trying to help her. We're trying to help her with minimal packing so she could take one suitcase and a small carry-on. I hope that was a good recap. Oh, sorry. And then in 15 days, we have Scott at Controversial Cruising heading to Alaska, and he has promised to also give us some packing tips. Alaska sounds so exciting at Controversial Cruising. Yes, we are all excited. Everybody, I don't know. Does this happen every year? You guys who've been on YouTube for a long time, does everybody often talking about going to Alaska? I know I've been talking about it for a long time because I'm excited to go for the first time, and I think it's going to be so cool and different from cruising to the Caribbean. It's just something new and exciting. But yeah, I agree. I think it's going to be pretty great. Pretty great. I want to see as much as I can, of course, because I don't know if I'll get there another time. But as far as like the wildlife and stuff, I want to see bear and I want to see moose, but I want to see them from a distance. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a city girl. I want to be able to see it. I want them to be far enough, close enough that I can get it on get a picture, but far enough that they're not seeing me or thinking about me or worrying about what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Not trying to sneak up on a bear or a moose. Alaska is amazing. Sherry, have you already been? Tell us, tell us, tell us. I can't find Maggie to connect. Maggie, do you actually have content created or content on your channel? I don't think so. Maggie is like super supporter and mod extraordinaire. She supports us all and watches us all and reminds everybody to hit the like button and share out the live streams. So just stick around, Island Sisters. You will see Maggie often, and we appreciate her for that so much. Destination Fun saying hi to Together We Travel. Parker's on the go are here. Hey, how are you? So good to see you. I actually was yeah, I hope you heard some of that babbling. I am excited about getting close to my halfway mark on the monetization, and I had to look for that video from the Carnival Conquests when you let me know that it was a possibility within my reach. So I appreciate that so much, and I'm glad you could make it in for this live this morning because you were very much on my mind. Destination Fun saying hi to Parker's on the go, and they're saying hi to Sherry. Island Sister, no, it's beautiful and fun. We are our own captain and chefs, but it's amazing. Okay, that it sounds like an adventure. It sounds like an adventure, and since I'm calling myself Adventures in Cruising, I think it counts. I think it counts. If we could ever connect, I would love to see how it works in person. Island Sister saying hi to Parker's on the go. Michael saying hi. Oops, sorry. Parker's on the go. So good morning to you and your family. Destination Fun. Island Sister, I watched the full video and subscribed. Yay. Together We Travel, almost 3K. Way to go. Good recap. Oh, thanks so much. Thank you guys for responding because, I will just sit here and keep talking. Like, I have no idea if they think I'm crazy or not, but I just said it anyway. So I appreciate the feedback. Parker saying hi to Michael. Hello to Michael from Together We Travel. Sherry says, yes, we went to Alaska right after cruising reopened. It was one of the best cruises we have been on. Oh, I really haven't heard anybody have anything bad to say about their cruise to Alaska. I know that it's like a slower pace, more chilled vibe than when we cruise to the Caribbean. It's not the big party scene, but I think people really enjoy the differences, and there's just something like mysterious about Alaska. Like, we all want to know. We don't want to move there. I take that back. Some people do. But if you enjoy the weather and the outdoor rugged kind of lifestyle, then maybe you would want to enjoy that. But to me, it seems a little extreme to live there, but I'm happy, excited to go and visit. So I'm glad to hear that, Sherry. Is that a vlog list? Can we check out a playlist for you on Alaska too? I don't remember seeing your Alaska stuff. Team Reese Travel saying hi to Parker's on the go. Hey, TRT. Oh, yay. I'm glad you are so close. Thank you. Yes, I'm excited about it. And like I said, I literally just watched that video or the clip I had on my phone from that dinner on the Conquest. And I think I'm going to, you guys tell me, what should I do for a celebration of this? I mean, I'm definitely gonna do a live, but I think I want to do kind of like a highlights kind of video, so that would, you're gonna see it again too real soon. Island Sister saying hi to Together We Travel. Hey, Coach Sherry, how are you? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hope you guys are starting to enjoy some springtime weather up there. Not too cold. I didn't catch the news really this morning, but I heard something about tornadoes. I'm not sure where they're watching for them or if they've actually hit. I hope not. But thanks for coming in. I appreciate it, Sherry. Whenever you visit the UK, we can always connect for an adventure. Oh, I love that. Thank you, Island Sisters. You know, a European cruise is very much on the bucket list, and maybe I have to narrow that down, so I'm sailing out of the UK, so that I can connect with the Island Sisters. That would be awesome. Don't know when, but I would love that. Um, Together We Travel. I'm the only one in the house that packs on the light side, one check bag and a carry-on. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's such a balance, right? You're trying to make sure you have everything you need, because it's not like, you could just run out to whatever store, obviously, like you could on a land vacation. But trying not to overpack, trying not to have multiple suitcases. At least that's what I try not to, because I don't want to have to try to maneuver it all. At the airport or in and out of cabs and all that stuff. But at the same time, excuse me, I'm also one who likes to have options. I like to change a couple times a day. I definitely want to get dressed for dinner and for formal night. So I try really hard. Try. But if you need that second bag, you need the second bag. Hey, Katina, how are you? Thanks for coming in. I hope you're doing well on this Saturday morning. Same thing. I hope the weather is good for you way up there. Hope it's spring. Spring is springing. Good morning, Katina saying good morning to everyone. Island Sisters, blessings, destination fun. Together We Travel saying hi to Island Sisters. Coach Sherry saying hi to Katina. Katina, hello and good morning from Michael the Realist. Oh, that's so sweet. Together We Travel saying hi to Katina. The excursions are a lot more money than the Caribbean. Yeah. Everything about this trip has been a lot more. A lot more than the Caribbean. Had to book, got the flights booked, of course, to pay for the cruise. And I know what excursions that I want to take, but I need to get on that and book them, because I know that they do sell out. Although there seem to be lots of options when you actually got into port. I don't remember whose video I saw with that. Maybe Life with V, or it could have been Image Family Adventures too, where they were showing all of the I don't know what to call them, the booths, the tour guides that are right there in port and ready to take you on off on excursions. So I'm not sure if those were less expensive or not. I do like to personally book through the cruise line. I don't know if that's a false sense of security, but I like the idea of thinking that they're gonna wait for me. I'm not interested in being a pier runner. I'm really not. Hold that ship. So I do tend to book through the cruise line. The excursions are a lot more, okay. Oh yes, we have an Alaska playlist. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna go and look for that, Sherry. Then I don't remember ever seeing that before, but You got me curious now. I gotta go. I gotta go check it out. Gotta learn something. It's study time. It's study time for Alaska. Thank you for that. Good morning, Katina from Island Sisters. 13 days until the Carnival Horizon for the second time. I mean, I guess you like that one, huh? You like that ship. Where are you guys going on the Carnival Horizon for the second time, and how long? Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Coach Sherry. Hey, hey, good morning. Cool, sweet friend Sherry, long time no see. I hope you've been well. From Michael. It's been a long time. I'm doing well and hope you are too. So nice, so nice. It's not a balance for me. I'm taking everything I need. Okay, that part. But that way you know who to go to if you need something. I feel like I really, and I know I talked about this before, where I kind of, when I started traveling, as a young adult and trying to do things, I was like all into Cosmopolitan magazine, and at that time they were really into the, how to fit 10 days worth of stuff in a little weekender bag. And so I was really creative, or tried to be really creative with the mix and matching. Now the other stuff that you need, all your toiletries, all of your sort of gadgety kind of stuff, okay, that's not going to change. I'm not saying don't bring that, but I really tried to hold to taking less clothing stuff and definitely less shoes because of how heavy they are. So that's my mentality. But it's your cruise, as as they say. If it's gonna help you to have a good time, to bring it all, bring it all, bring it all. But Maggie asked for the tips, remember? So we're trying to help Maggie. And we're not judging. Take what you want to take. Island Sister saying hey to Coach Sherry. The weather in the Carolinas is up and down, not too far from me. Rock Hill, South Carolina. They had a terrible tornado this week. Yeah, I was just saying I didn't really watch the news this morning. I just heard a little bit talking about tornadoes. So that's terrible. I hope the damage wasn't too bad and people hurt. Tornadoes they're scary. They're scary. Be careful, everybody. What are some of the excursions that they are offering for Alaska? Um, they are offering, of course, the white. I'm going to call it the wrong thing. White Pass Railroad. Is that right? Um, that I'm not. It looks beautiful, but I think I want to try something else. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that one. I want to try to get out a little bit more. Again, I don't want to be in the direct path of a bear or a moose, but I do want to see the mountains. I want to see some streams, so some rivers. So maybe I'll do something a little more adventurous. Something that I keep looking at a lot, but I don't know if I will do it, is the dog sledding. They have this musher, it's called a musher camp, where you can go and meet the sled dogs and basically hang out there for, I don't know how, a few hours. And then I think they take you somewhere for lunch, maybe a salmon bake. So that sounds interesting, but I'm not sure if that one's gonna work out, but I am really curious. So I think that would be fun. I just think it would be fun. When else am I going to get to be pulled by a sled team, a dog sled team? I don't know. I think I need to try it. What else? The lumberjack show. I've only seen that one in. You could do just the lumberjack show, but they also do a combination where you go for the crab feast after that. So I need to find out how to, or where to go for a crab feast, a good one. Of course we want to do that. What else am I looking at? Um, 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 I think this is in Ketchikan. There's a village. I want to call it Saxman Village. If anybody has been there, let me know if I'm saying the right name. Where it's a native village where you can actually see some totem poles and learn about the history of that in the area, the native Alaskans. So that's something that's really interesting to me. I really like museums and learning about that kind of thing. So those are the things that I am thinking about right now. I'm sure I'm forgetting stuff, but those sound like good excursions to me. Together we travel, saying 8 days, ABC Islands. We've been to the A and B, but this is the first C. Okay, and C is Curacao, I think. Well, that's exciting. You have fun with your ABCs. That will be great. 8 days. That's a nice time. Maggie has us all like ooh and an on because she's gonna be on an 11-day cruise, and that just sounds awesome. So enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Definitely less shoes on vacation for me, Island Sister saying. Yeah, I'm just saying it saves some weight in the bag. But if you're a shoe person, I know that's a hard one to give up. But I try not to take too many pairs of shoes so that it doesn't weigh down the bag. Dog sledding would be fun, right? Now everybody that I'm going with are looking at me like, really? Well, you want to be in a dog sled? Yeah, I kind of do. So I'm gonna see if that works out. Together we travel, saying we booked Alaska for August 2025. Oh, that should be a good time. I think that's when, I think Alaska is when the salmon run is. If anybody knows, you can correct me on that. So you should be able to see lots of salmon at that time. I think I might be a little bit early for that because I'm going in June. I don't know if Scott is still in here, although he was. Oh, that's why he was saying about beyond till after 9:30 or whatever time he said, 7:30, so that he could come back in and talk about Alaska. I think I might need to look into an Alaska cruise for 2025. Island Sisters, that would be awesome. I don't know everybody. There's so many group cruises being offered as well. So many channels are doing group cruises. I don't know what the schedules for Alaska, but I'm sure somebody's going to do one. If that's of interest to you guys, someone's going to do one for Alaska in 2025. So that might be something for you to check out as well. But yeah, I'll have more to say about that when I get back, but I'm excited. I think it's going to be a good time. And for what everybody is saying, it will be an enjoyable cruise for sure. I think you'll have an interesting, it'd be interesting for sure to hear your guys' perspective on an Alaskan cruise that you haven't cruised before. You're from the Caribbean and you're now living in the UK, but you're going to Alaska on a cruise. I think that's an awesome. You'd see a whole different. You'd see and notice things that some of us might not. How was that jerk catfish at 14 parishes, Team Reese? Hmm. I don't know, Team Reese. Are you into jerk? Are you into jerk chicken and catfish? Are you a connoisseur of that? Jerk is too hot for me. I don't know if it's supposed to be spicy flavorful or spicy hot or spicy hot and flavorful. The hot part I can't do. Good flavor, yes. Seeing salmon, I'm looking forward to eating a lot of salmon and king crab legs. Yes, yes, definitely, definitely want to have some of both. Some of both. So I don't know how or where or what restaurants. Somebody did tell me, Orange Cone Vlogs, I believe it was, Ross was like, don't go to, and I don't know what city this is in, what port this is in, Tracy's, which is a big crab restaurant, but apparently it's a little overrated. So take that for what it's worth if you were into that or looking for that. But definitely get your salmon and your crab legs. And I don't know about the crab, probably so, but I think you can have salmon shipped home too. I don't know how expensive it is or how large of a quantity you would need to buy to make that worthwhile, but it might be an option. It might be an option. Team Reese is saying, Island Sisters, it was so good. At least the fish was. My husband didn't save me one piece of that chicken. I think it was good then. I think it was good. You had to be there. You had to be there to grab it while you could. It went fast. Janice is saying, yes, Elisa, jerk is all of the above. Yes, hot and spicy. Yeah. And so, as a matter of fact, I don't know if it was, I don't know if it was the last cruise, but one of my cruises I went on, I think that might have been actually at Half Moon Cay. When I went to the buffet, they mainly had hot dogs and hamburgers. They had like some salads, some potato salad, that kind of stuff. But I saw chicken and I was like, oh, I'll have chicken. But it was jerk chicken. Now I was kind of like hoping that maybe it wasn't gonna be too spicy, hot for me. And so I got it and I tried to make a little sandwich, put a little cheese and lettuce, tomato, and thinking that would be enough to cool it down. For me, it wasn't. So you guys enjoy your jerk chicken and catfish. I need spicy and hot and flavorful. That is it. You guys enjoy, and I will take your word for it. I'm sure it was delicious, but I can't do that. Janice is saying you and ship fish from Seattle for sure. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you're probably saying yes and ship fish from Seattle for sure. Did you go to the what is the market? Peaks. What is the market in Seattle? Did you go and watch them sling some fish? Oh no, mommy Team Reese. Greedy hubby. Guess it was too good to share. I've never eaten catfish. Wish it had another name. I know, right? And you're like, what? Is it cat or is it fish? I can't say that I've had catfish either, honestly, because I'm kind of like, I don't know. But I do like seafood, so I don't know why I haven't had it. Probably because I always see people with having it with hot sauce, so I figure I'm out. Wish it had another name except cat. Yeah, I understand. I think that causes a few people to go, what? What is this? You want me to try what? That is funny. That is funny. Well, I don't know if Maggie is still in the chat, but I don't know that we really helped her with her packing. But we got time, so if we think of other tips that we can pass along so she can stick to her one bag, one small carry-on, let's make sure we do that. She says she needs some help. So what are you guys up to this weekend? anything other than those who are counting down and packing. I am from the South. That is a big thing here. Catfish. Yes, I understand. I live in the South now, but born and raised in Pennsylvania, so that was not not to say that it wasn't, people didn't have catfish. They absolutely did, but I didn't grow up with it the same way. And it's more common down here, but I still haven't tried it because of the hot sauce situation. I think that's not for me. I gotta know my limits, you guys. LOL, but I'm not a fish eater. So you just watch them. You just watch them have their catfish. I know it's very popular, very popular. And apparently the jerk catfish is worth checking out if you're into that. If you're into hot, spicy, what I say, hot, spicy, and flavorful, and fish, then you would like it. You need to have all of those in common. I'm trying to hold out for Scott at Controversial Cruising to see if he is going to come back in. He's probably working this morning. I think he normally works on Saturdays, but he might have something to share with us about Alaska. He's been before a couple of times, I think, already, and is going again soon. What did he say? 13 days, something like that. So that will be very exciting. Okay, I think I started to ask you guys what I should do for my celebration of making it to the 3K and 500 subscribers. I think I want to. We don't get a lot of catfish here in the UK. I have been watching a lot of reaction kind of videos and reactions from Brits who are in the US and trying different food, and I'm pretty sure that's one of those that they're like, what? You want me to, what is catfish? All of those folks have seemed to really been in love with barbecue. They love our barbecue. They say you don't have that in the UK either. Trying to think what else, what other things. I know you have burgers, but do you not have diners? Do you have diners? We have a lot of hometown diner kind of restaurants, and we're fascinated by the amount of variety that those restaurants have and how good all the food usually is, and very flavorful. Excuse me. So if you make it over here for a visit, you might want to visit a local diner as well to try a bunch of different things. What else have they been posting about? Just like the size of the things, the products in the grocery store or at Costco or Sam's Club, BJ's, those kind of places. I know our refrigerators are bigger than what you guys have, and we fill them up with larger size containers of things. Because we usually go shopping once a week or once every couple of weeks, as opposed to every couple days for the family. But anyway, so yeah, I don't know about the catfish. I can't say if it's good or not. If it's good or not, but I'm excited now. I've been excited, and I've been talking about Alaska for a long time, but I'm excited to hear about you guys going to, and about what you all think of Alaska and what you're packing and what you're gonna see and do. So if you have any more recommendations on excursions, packing, let us know. That would be very helpful. And then what other cruises. Oh, sorry, I know I keep jumping around. So I was trying to answer the chat, but I'm trying to figure out what I should do for my partial monetization celebration. I am gonna do a video, I think, kind of like a highlights video, but then I think I want to do some kind of live stream and talk to people. I don't know. Maybe I'll do some kind of. I don't want to do a full on game show, but some kind of game. If missed, if you are a solo or a group cruise for Alaska, I'm going with my some family. I'm going with my family. So it's not a part of a group cruise. We're just going because we wanted to go. But we are going in June, and the big groupcation from Edna's World is in August. So I'll be able to tell those about it. I'll get back and share, so so they will all know what to pack. Are you going on that? Are you going on that cruise, Legacia? I don't know. And then in between that, I guess Veronica Life with V has a group cruise in July. I'm not sure where that one is going. And then in July is the Meet and I group cruise that is going. Where are we going? We're sailing out of Long Beach, California, doing the west coast of Mexico. So I'm back. Scott, Controversial Cruising made it back in. I was curious to see if you were going to make it back in. What did you want to tell us? Were you going to talk about Alaska, or you just wanted to hang out with our cruise buddies here? OMG, yes. Tell us what you want to tell us. I for sure will take all the Alaska tips I can get. Don't feel as when I first started talking about it, I was like, oh my God, I need so much stuff. I don't feel that way anymore. I've been kind of slowly getting my things together, but you never know. I'm so sorry. Had my 30-minute podcast, but I kept you on the whole time. I even said it on the podcast. Oh, thank you. I said I have Elisa on right next to me. Well, that is fun. That's fun. Thank you for doing that. No, we just been chit-chatting, catching up on everybody's upcoming cruises and countdowns and pack-in and all that good stuff. Sunscreen, sunglasses, and jackets. That's what we need for Alaska, according to Scott at Controversial Cruising. Walkie-talkies? Who's carrying a walkie-talkie? Why walkie-talkie? What are you what are you doing? Where are you going? You trying to ditch your friends but then want to be able to check in on them? What are you doing? Jana says U.S. fish varieties are native to their areas like north, south, east, west. Right. So you're saying as far as catfish being more of a southern thing? I think that's where you're going with that. Oh, well, that's interesting. I learned something new today. We try, Island Sisters. We try to keep the information flowing. So I'm glad to hear that. I did too. I learned that. Well, I already knew that Controversial Cruising had a Alaska cruise playlist, and then he's going again real soon, so you might want to check that out. Destination Fun let me know that they have one as well. I haven't seen that one, but I'm sure it's great and informative, so I'm gonna check that one out. Who else said that they've been to Alaska already? I don't want to miss anybody. If you want to put that in and have an Alaska playlist. I know Life with V has, and she has a playlist about Alaska. Happily Ever Yachty has one, and she cracks me up, and she talks about the overpacking. She made the mistake of really overpacking her suitcases her first cruise to Alaska because, like me, she was worried about being cold and had all the sweaters and all the jackets. So don't exactly do that, but you can see what she does. If I'm missing anybody, you guys feel free to shout them out. For my 11-day, I'm not buying Wi-Fi, so I have small, long distance walkies. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Was the Wi-Fi crazy expensive? I can understand that. It's like that used to be one of the things that and I used to really enjoy about cruising was the getaway aspect. Like, yeah, of course you worry in the case of an emergency if you'd be able to get a hold of everybody at home or if they could get a hold of you. But it was really like you unplugged, no cell phones. You could check your email if you wanted to. But now with the Wi-Fi, it's good and bad. It's great if you're trying to do a live, but if you want to totally disconnect, it's a little harder if you have the Wi-Fi package. My buddy does RIP Wi-Fi for Aru. I don't know what that means, but I'm not going to ask him any questions because we're not telling people to get bootleg Wi-Fi on their cruise. But only works in the room, so I take the walkies when I go out. LMAO. Thank you, Island Sisters, for coming over. Oh, that's so nice. I am joining Raquel group to try MSC. Does anyone have any tips? Any tips for MSC or about group cruising? Or both? When I went on my first group cruise last year, that was with the Meet and I, with Meet and and I was not sure if that was gonna be my vibe, but I have to say I had an amazing time and met so many great people. And it's still your cruise. You do it how you want. You can go and hang out with the group if you want. You can go off and do your own thing if you want. Don't feel like you're tied to having to do everything if you don't want to. But if you want to, it's fun to have people to hang around with. MSC, I have not cruised MSC before. I hear the ships are beautiful, and it's a good time. I think they are slowly working out the kinks of embarkation day. I don't know where you're sailing out of, but those first couple of cruises, especially out of Port Canaveral, were difficult. They were hard. People were waiting in very long lines and having problems. But I think that has kind of been worked out. I don't know if Team Reese is still here. She recently did a MSC cruise with her son RJ and definitely vlogged about it and some differences and some things that she liked and did not like. But I say go on the cruise ship and try it for yourself and see. Michael's saying, at first I used to feel odd for not even been on a cruise before, but after hearing everyone's excitement and after stories, I feel as I've been on several cruises now. Oh, that's nice, Michael. Yeah, no, don't feel odd. Everybody obviously has not cruised. Everybody may not want to or be able to cruise. But if you like hearing travel stories, if you like seeing different things than what we see every day at home, I'm glad to know that you can still enjoy the conversations, because that's all I talk about, really. Not in my real, not every day, but when I'm online, I'm talking about cruising. That is funny. Secondhand excitement. We're so fun, you guys. It's still exciting secondhand. No, I have done groupcation before. Okay, great. So you're not worried about the group aspect. Um, you wanted to know about MSC going out of PC. What's PC? Oh, Port Canaveral. Duh. Okay, good. Sorry. Had to catch up. Had to catch up. Sorry. Going out of Port Canaveral. Um, have you sailed out of Port Canaveral before? It is. There's lots of signs, so you just want to pay attention to that. So you make your way to the correct terminal. But it is pretty. I'd say it's pretty well marked. You can find it. Great advice, Elisa, on groups. I was never on into group vacay. Then I found Edna's World. Well, I know, Janice. I know that changes everything, right? Once we found Edna, I have cruised with Edna now, but I have not been on one of her cations, one of her groupcations. So hopefully that will work out so that I can join it soon. Of course, Edna's famous for her bar crawls on her group cruises on her, but um, she's just fun. She's just fun. You don't have to only be worried, only looking forward to the bar crawl to have a good time with that group. They are fun, all the way around. So glad you did enjoy your group cruise. So have you packed yet? Have I packed yet? Or who are we asking? I have not packed yet. I'm still like got the mental list going. Um, but it'll be soon. It'll be soon. And I'm sure I'm gonna make that a video because it might be funny seeing the things that I'm worried about making sure make it into the suitcase. It's not shoes, that's for sure. It's about those warm layers. That's right, Michael. I think I will see cruise from your perspective until I have my Virgin cruise. Yes, no, I think that is great. And I think that is it's funny because like I told you guys the story already about how I kind of started my channel, but I did not know that there was this whole world of channels who were posting group or posting cruise content. In fact, if I had known about that, I probably wouldn't have done it. I mean, I know I'm calling my channel Elisa's Adventures in Cruising, but I'm not. I would have been like, oh, I don't need. People are doing it and doing it well. They don't need me. But I didn't know, and I started it, and have had lots of questions from people who haven't cruised before, and so I hope that I'm helping share that information so that if you want to go, you at least know what to expect. You learn what to pack. Now, I know there are a lot of videos with very long and detailed packing lists, and those are great and those are helpful. But don't feel like you have to have everything on that list in order to have a good time on your cruise. You don't. But if you are someone who is into having all of the things, okay. You get those things, and you cruise, and then you will know for the next time whether or not you really utilized that or needed all of that. What did Scott say before this cruise for Alaska? You need sunscreen, sunglasses, and I forgot what the third thing was. I think that's true for most cruises. Yes, you want to make sure you have your comfortable walking shoes, and you want to have your cameras. But the rest is up to you. However you normally travel, with the big exception of because I get motion sick, and if you have any kind of motion sickness, you want to make sure that you have something for motion sickness. The likelihood, and I'm talking about the people who know they are prone to motion sickness. So if you get sick in a car, on a train, on a roller coaster, on an airplane, make sure you take something with you for motion sickness, for seasickness, because you're likely gonna feel it. Maybe not to an extreme like I have done, but you do not want to spend your whole cruise lying in your cabin feeling sick. Now, if you want to just chill out, I'm not judging you for lounging in the cabin, but you don't want to do that just because you're feeling sick. So make sure you have something for motion sickness. I definitely know that I'm prone to motion sickness. I always get the patch, the prescribed patch from my doctor, but there are alternatives: the Dramamine, the C-bands, there's some other over-the-counter patches that are more like mineral-based. There's the ginger gum. There's all kinds of things, but just have stuff with you so that you're not caught by surprise and not knowing what to do. They normally have Dramamine at the guest services desk, that they will give you at least a couple to try and help you out, and they'll have it in the gift shops, but they'll be pretty pricey. So if you could have something that you already know about and have already purchased, it will help you out. So sorry, didn't mean to go on a tangent about motion sickness, but I just don't. I would hate for people to be caught by surprise with that. That's right, Michael. I think I will cruise. Oh, I saw that one already. My suggestion for newbies is to take a 3 to 4 day to get your feet wet and enjoy. That is true. That is true. A lot of people do the shorter or the weekend kind of cruises to get their sea legs, to see if they enjoy it and not feel like they're trapped on board for a week. But I think you're gonna enjoy it. I think you're gonna wish that 3 or 4 day was longer. LF McKinley, I agree. Packing is subjective because different people need different things. And yes, I am a vertigo sufferer, so I stay prepared. Yes, stay prepared. Yeah, just to put that out there, people who know that they have those kinds of issues, if you have vertigo, or you know that you normally feel it, don't don't go on a cruise thinking that this is going to be different. Just take something with you so that you're prepared and it doesn't catch you off guard. In fact, when I went on the Meet and I group cruise last year, one of my now good friends that I met on that cruise, Sharon at Sharon Garing, we were just sitting talking. This might have been I'm not sure if this was the first day of the cruise. I think it was the first day of the cruise, but everybody met up in Miami a couple days before, and we toured around Miami, and I had spent some time with her and her husband Mike, and we were just running around and doing all kinds of things, which was totally fun. And Sharon is very outgoing and very bubbly. And then when we actually boarded the ship, everybody kind of scatters and goes their separate ways. And then the next time I saw her, she was just low energy, kind of, I want to say almost slumped in a chair, and not because of, too many margaritas or anything. She wasn't feeling good, and she didn't recognize that feeling. And I'm like, I think you're seasick. And she's like, I don't really? And I'm like, I started going down the line, and she's like, oh yeah, that's it. And because I'm extra prepared with the seasickness stuff, I'm like, stay right here, I got you. So I went and got her a patch, and the perk up for her was really incredible and good to see. So, you don't want to be caught off guard by that, and not know what to do or what to take. Island Sisters saying, okay, Janice, that's good advice. Michael saying, Elisa, does motion sickness feel like car sickness? I don't get car sickness. Yes, It can, yes. The feeling of nausea, the kind of lightheadedness, basically not feeling 100%. So yeah, if you don't get motion sick like from a car, or like I can't do roller coaster. I can do roller coasters, but just drops. I can't do anything that spins. I will be beyond dizzy and just a wreck. So if you get nauseous from those kinds of rides, or long car rides, or you only can ride in the front seat of the car because you need to be able to window, people who suffer from motion sickness know, they know. So all I'm saying is that if you normally experience those kinds of things, don't go onto the cruise ship thinking that it's not going to affect you there because it's the ocean. You're going to feel something. In fact, I remember being on the balcony with a friend who, when we were pulling out of the port, I think that was in Nassau, and I'm this is just me. I'm just very, very sensitive to the motion. So I'm like, oh well, we're starting to turn now, and she was like, what do you mean you're starting to turn now? And I'm like, you can't feel that, you can't feel the. I mean, it was just slight because it takes a while, obviously, for the ship to turn. And I'm like, well, look out at the horizon, and she's like, oh, I guess we are turning now. I'm like, yeah. So I know I'm more on the extreme end of the sensitivity to the motion. That's not everybody, but yeah, I think people are caught by surprise and thinking that they're not going to feel it at all. Now, again, just me. I don't think everybody's not walking around sick on the ship. Everybody's not feeling it. But if you know that you normally have a sensitivity to that, just take something. And even seasoned cruisers get caught by motion sickness sometimes. Exactly, exactly. And for me, if you wait until that point where you actually are nauseous, you got to be in the cabin for a while, lying down, waiting for the medicine to kick in. If you're taking Dramamine, or if you're your ginger, or whatever it is that works for you, you have to let it get into your system. And so for me, it works best to be on top of it, to be proactive about it, have the patch on, it's already in your system, and preparing it. And if you're going to take Dramamine, if I were going to take Dramamine instead of doing the patch, I would take it ahead of time so that it's in my system already and not the big jolt. Because I'm there to have fun. I'm there to have fun. I'm there to sightsee. I'm there to, try different things, to see the shows, to participate in things. I'm not. I don't want to be in the cabin sick. If I want to just lounge, that's different, but not to be sick. Michael's saying, at carnivals, the zipper has always been my favorite ride. I love that after feeling. I feel that is how motion sickness might feel like. Well, I definitely don't love that feeling. So, but yeah, but some people love spinning, and the crazy stumble after, and they're fine. Yeah, I can't immediately just walk it off. I'm going to be down for a good while if I get to that point. I start 2 days out. 2 days out, you start taking your Dramamine. That's good. Yeah, it has to be in your system. The patch you only have to put on, or the C-band you have to put on like, an hour before you are going to sail. So the C-bands work too, you guys, if you don't want to take any medication, but it is kind of like you have to figure out what works best for you. But I would wear a C-band if you're unsure. At least it's on, and the acupuncture, no, not acupuncture, acupressure would help you out, at least until you can take something if you need it to help you level out. Well, anyway, thank you for listening to my rant about motion sickness. I didn't mean for it to take a turn. I came on here excited to tell you guys that I'm almost there. What'd I say? 2,900 watch hours, 100 more to go to reach that partial monetization. And I'm very excited about it. And I thank you guys for jumping in and offering to watch and to help and for subscribing and talking to each other. I really appreciate it. I'm having a lot of fun with you guys here on my channel, and I plan on continuing that. So as soon as I reach that mark, I will be sure to let you know and let you know what I'm gonna do to celebrate, and hope you guys will all be able to come in and celebrate with me. That would be pretty awesome. Like I said, it's a nice day here today, so I may try to get out and out and about, and if I do anything super fun, interesting, cruise related, I'll be sure and video that so I can tell you about it. But in the meantime, if I don't see you before, I'll be back on Monday for the Monday Mood Check, which is at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And yeah, that's it for now. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. And I will see you all again soon, I hope. Bye. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I won't be late on Monday. Okay, Scott, you know how Maggie is. You're going to be in detention or something if you're late. Thanks, you guys. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye.